Tangents.
Yes. Well, welcome back, everybody. If you're watching this, then you made it through part 1, and this is part 2 of our carpet install into our slide. Now, today what we're going to do is we're going to do the finishing edge, or better known as binding. And basically what that is going to do is it's just going to keep that carpet from fraying, especially since it goes in and out with the slide. This will help protect that edge of that carpet. What we did is we bought this stuff called Instabind. Well, I should say it's binding from a company called Instabind. They have 22 different colors, and we picked Heather. This is Heather. It matches almost perfect with our carpet. It's really close. So by just looking online, we did pretty good. Things that this package comes with is it comes with the binding, and then it comes with your instruction sheet, and that is it. But it is pretty straightforward, and you'll see from this video it's very simple, and the end product is going to be phenomenal compared to what it is now. One key note I want to say about this is when you're ordering this, you order it in 5-foot sections. Now, we thought that we ordered 15 feet. We thought we were going to get 3 5-foot sections. As it shipped, it is one roll at 15 feet. So it's a little bit confusion on the ordering, but know that it'll come in a full length. Tools that you'll need: pair of scissors, another carpet knife, and a hot glue gun. And this will all come to play as you see us install it. So that's what we have. We're going to run down here to the floor, and then I'll show you how to install it, how to do the corners. This stuff was pretty simple to do. So let's take a look. Okay. So we have our corner right here where we're going to start. And what I did is I kind of started a corner first, and I'll show you how we come about that. So we're going to pull this adhesive backing up, and we're going to kind of set this right in place here, and we're going to continue to work it down just a little bit, and then we're going to put it back down. Now we'll show you what we do with our hot glue, but for the minute we're right here. Okay, so we have that down. We have a nice buttoned edge against that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our scissors, and we're going to come in, and we're going to cut this right up to the seam of the flange here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to kind of roll this around, pull your backing down a little bit, and then same thing, we're just going to kind of flip this over just like so, and then we're going to continue to work this guy down. And as you can see, we get right in there, and it might take a time or two to get it just the way you want it. So now you see we have a nice edge, and like I said, that Heather works really good. So we're going to go down, we're going to put this all the way down, and when I come to this other corner real quick, we'll zoom in on that corner, and then we'll come back, we'll show you what we do with the hot glue. Now the reason we had the carpet knife was just to trim up if we needed to trim anywhere. I had already kind of got these, and like I said, I pulled off the T-molding just so we're in kind of a tight spot, especially over on the other side, so that we had room to work. That's the only reason I pulled these off. So I'm going to go ahead and slap these together, and then we'll do a little fast forward filming. How about filming? Fast forward filming till we get to the other edge. And you'll notice that I'm using my knee. I'm using my knee as down pressure onto the glue that we just put down. And I'll have Beth go ahead and straighten this all out. And that'll make it a little easier when you got 2 people, instead of having this video go up and down. Just know that that's what's happening, is she's trying to help me out and get a little bit of a jump on it. And the main goal is just to help a little bit of rigidity, as well as to kind of keep this edge protected from it fraying. And just basically prolong our carpet. And then after we're done, we'll come back through and we'll just make sure that it's adhered all the way. And the key, the probably biggest key, is to know that you cut the edge of your carpet square. You'll have some that probably you'll have a little deflection in it, and that's okay. Because really, the only person that's going to know is you. Or if you have a YouTube channel and everybody sees it, and then they can all laugh at you. Now, again, this is kind of where we're in a little tight area here. So we're going to come down right to the edge again, and we're going to kind of put that in like so. And then I'm going to grab my scissors real quick. We're going to flip this over. And then we're going to take our scissors. Yes, I'm cutting backwards because, well, right here with two of us in the tiny corner. We're going to push that down, pull this guy up, give us a little bit of room to work with. And we're going to push it back down. We have a nice corner again, as you see. And then we're going to walk this guy down towards the edge. And this is where the big key factor of having that T-molding out of the way is it allows you to work your angle just a little bit better, because this carpet isn't fastened, as you can see, which makes it a lot easier to work with. All right, same thing here. Is we're going to cut him about so. And then, before I do that, I'm going to come around and go, okay, I only want it to go to here.
It's better to order too much than not enough.
Well, ours is, as you can tell, we ordered 15 feet. So we are just barely over 15 feet. All right, so now the banding is in, and this is all that we have left. So we did pretty good. We have a foot left. We'll clean up our mess a little bit, and then we'll come back and I'll show you what we're going to do with our hot glue. Okay, so we're back. I'm going to show you what Beth did real quick. Is she flipped the carpet up, and she's just working that seam, like we said, just to make sure that everything got adhered, which it looks like everything's pretty good. Now, mind you, you still will have about a 1/2 inch to 1/4 inch gap on the back of that tape. Now, the nice thing about this is, well, it's a little wavy because we just deformed it a little bit, but a little DIY, and it looks just as a professional did it. Now what we're going to do is, I'm not going to lie, I am pawning off the hot glue to Beth because 2 reasons, guys. Let's face it, she's got better patience than I do, and she's got much steadier of a hand. So we're going to let Beth. Well, that's a bummer. Just when we were getting going, the microphone died. So what you'll see here is Beth is going through and she is tacking the corners down. Well, I shouldn't say the corners, but she's binding the binding to the carpet with hot glue. And we'll kind of speed through this process here because, well, it's a little monotonous. You'll see here shortly that we used a board because Beth kept burning her fingers with the hot glue. So what we did is we used a 2x4, a little longer than what we needed, but it worked. I think probably a 2-foot 2x4 would be just perfect, not a 5-foot one as you see here. But anyway, you kind of get the idea that we're going through and we're using the hot glue just to give it another bonding surface. And it worked out really good. We really did enjoy the product that came out from this, and it just looks really good. The slide goes back and forth really nice. It doesn't bind on anything. We're actually able to leave that carpet, well, I shouldn't call it carpet, the rug that you see there kind of in the background between the sofa and the island in place. And you can see that it's a nice clean bond here, and it just looks real professional. And you kind of, you know, rub your hand back over it, and you know, it looks like it was meant to be. Now you might ask, why didn't we do this when we put the carpet down? Yes, absolutely, that would have been a lot easier. Unfortunately, we didn't have the binding at that time, so that is why we're doing it afterwards. But if we had to do it again, by all means, we would definitely do it beforehand. But as you can see, it's not a deal breaker. It's very easy to do after you have your carpet installed. And even if you have existing carpet, this binding is fantastic, and it's just a lot nicer than that little ribbon that they put over the kind of stock carpet, and it just looks cleaner and it works much better. Okay. Well, what'd you think? It's not that hard, right? What'd you think?
Easy.
Yeah, so it took us probably 10-15 minutes from start to finish. Yes, obviously putting this in, you know, when we had the carpet out would be a lot easier, but sometimes things just don't work that way, especially for us. It always seems like we're chasing the 8-ball a little bit, but it's a simple process. We like the end result. Turned out really nice, and the functionality of it is awesome. So if you guys got any questions or any comments, please by all means let us know, and hit us up down in the comments. We'll get back to you as soon as we can, and we'll see you guys next week. We got some fun stuff coming up, and we hope you like it. Alrighty, till then, bye-bye.
Bye.